bottom of Ecclesall Road here, next to Waitrose. And we'll go through the underpass. Because as I pointed out, we're lucky these are still here. The underpass very much fell out of fashion with Sheffield planners. Still don't quite know how this one has survived. It doesn't have a very good reputation after dark. So we're heading up to the Moor, see if we can find this market. Echo. Echo. Over there, there's a sign for Pinders on the top of that building. There used to be an art shop. I used to buy art materials from there, but doesn't seem to be there anymore. Oh, we used to love going to Pinders. That and Andrew's Graphics was the other place where art students used to hang out to get their stuff back in the day. So, we're working our way up the Moor, having a look at a vegan market. I'm going to try and check out as many events as I can over the summer. As I said, next weekend I've got the Peddlers Market down at Kelham Island. I'm going there. Let's walk around the other side. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a nice smell. I love the smell here.
So guys, anybody guys? Free samples, fresh crispy potatoes. Free sample guys, anybody guys? Free sample.
free sample. I'm tempted. So we're busy for a Sunday in town. Is that the end of the vegan market, or is there more? Oh, there might have been it.
Because God has said, God has shown it to you by the things that have been made. Even God's eternal qualities have been seen and being understood by the things that have been made.
We have the preachers are out today.
Men don't have no, you don't
the preachers.
have no excuse. You can't say that there wasn't a creator. Even one tree on planet Earth that man sees, God says you have no excuse. You have no excuse? What do you mean there's no God? The moon and the stars, the moon gives us light by day. The moon by night gives us light, the moon. And people still say there's no God. And God is saying He's made so much provision for humans. He's given us food, He's given us air to breathe, He's given us water, He's given us love. Where do you think all of these emotions come from? We have love in our heart. Where do you think that comes from? Because every human being has it. You have different emotions. Every single human being has it. Some people say, well, I come from a monkey.
Get a lot of preachers on this road at the weekend. Always have done, actually, as far back as I remember. Even in the 1970s, you got the God Squad down here. So we're back in Sheffield City Centre on the Moor. Right, I'm going to get myself a coffee. Oh, spoiled for choice. Shall we be adventurous? Or shall we go with something tried and tested? Because how adventurous can you be on a Sunday? Oh, I don't know. Feels different to the week. Really does. Oh, famous Louisiana chicken. Ah, no. No, 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 no. Anyway, Sunday afternoon at downtown Sheffield. This is the Yellow Rabbit. I'm intrigued as to what these are going to be. They're kind of down the moor where it's still a building site, so is this going to be a seating area or what? I don't know what they're doing. Maybe a water feature. See if we can see inside this one. I didn't look inside what they were doing. Maybe some flower beds. Yeah, probably some gardens. The question is, will they ever get it finished? Most of Sheffield City Centre has been a building site for years now. Oh, this one looks like it's going to be some kind of raised beds. Yeah, raised beds. when they're finished. Cycle lane closed. In my opinion, you should do that with all of them. There we go, I can be controversial even on a Sunday. More flower beds, seating areas even. God knows when, and doesn't that look sorry for itself? Once again, the old Army Citadel. Should be preserved. It's just sad.
Hen Chickens.
I'm going to go to Starbucks. Well, I tell you what, because the snooker is in full session down at the Crucible, we'll walk past it. Have a look.
You'd be great.
In fact, I'm enjoying this Walkabout series so much, I'm probably going to be repeating areas downtown, particularly if there's different events on, because I want this to be as complete a walkabout as it can possibly be. Peace Gardens, looking peaceful. Oh, should we go for a run through the fountains? I have a waterproof camera. Tell you what, I'm ready for a coffee. Now we'll walk around where the open air snooker screen is, live from the Crucible. I've not been following the snooker, so I've no idea who's winning. But as it's such an important part of Sheffield, we'll skim round it. And indeed again, while it's here.
You understand? I really look Essex, whatever, Basil, whatever.
Well, that Starbucks looks like it's very busy. Maybe I'll choose a different one. Oh yeah, it's busy.
I can recall that. You're better.
Vibrant. Do you think they'd let me in if I said, hey, I'm the yellow rabbit? No, I don't think so either. Anyway, let's go and get a coffee. I've just popped up through an open gate to have a quick look around. Alright, mate. Anyway, we had a quick look. The gate was open, but they didn't want me to go in. Well, of course, it's a building site. That's understandable. But I wanted to have a better look. Let's go back in here. Any progress? As usual, it's hard to say. They're very protective, but I guess it is just because it's a building site, not because it's the site of an old medieval castle, of which you can't see any part of it now. It's all covered over with crate boxes and things. And as I keep saying, I just can't believe this will open this year. But correct me if I am wrong, and I will eat my hat. The one that I was wearing on the Riverlyn Valley Trail last year. I have to keep getting some footage of this because somehow I don't think this is going to be around for much longer. I just get a feeling. But we'll see. Oh look, the old cannon. Which is now a coffee shop. Wow. I remember going in here once in the 1980s and it was the scariest thing. And that's where the Great Sheffield Walkabout started. Over there, the Hen Chickens was in the opening shot of episode 1. Come round in a massive circle. And still much to do. Updating with World Snooker, although absolutely no idea of the score. I'm just checking out the Atmos. I don't know if you pay to get into that garden bit there, or whether it's free. Oh, Starbucks looks busy. But I want a coffee. Good afternoon. It is Thursday, the 30th of April, and it is Yellow Rabbit, and I'm back on the canal. And I said I wanted to explore the bit that was closed, and here I am. Actually got down next to the car wash on Lumley Street. You have to climb over a relatively small wall and just go down a reasonable incline. Should be alright getting back out again. So I'm now going to walk this section that is between Bacon Lane Bridge and Cadman Street Bridge. So I'm kind of in the middle at the moment, so how I'm going to do this, because the only way out is back up on Lumley Street, is I'm going to walk all the way along here to Bacon Street Bridge, which is something like about, I think it's about half a mile, not sure exactly. Then I'm going to walk back past Lumley Street where I got on, all the way to Cadman Street, the other way of the metal fence where I was before, and then back again to Lumley Street and exit. So this is why it's closed. As you can see, part of the towpath has collapsed into the canal. But I mean, it's actually a small section. What's that bit that's collapsed? 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 meters? If they were going to close it, why did they not just block off that bit there, so you still had access to all the other bit? I don't get that. I mean, it's the Canals and Rivers Trust. But anyway, I was not going to let this get away from me, since this is probably not going to be open to the public for the foreseeable future. There's absolutely no repair or maintenance schedule for it anywhere, and of course they claim they have no money and other things have priority. I've got to remember the bit that I came down. We're going to walk past it again anyway on the way back to Cadman Street. Anyway, let's head towards Bacon Lane Bridge, and then we can fill in the gap on our canal walk. I'm not the sort of person that lets a fence stop me, unless it fundamentally isn't safe. But based on what I've seen, there's a short section of the towpath that's collapsed. Wait for it, any minute now. Splash. No, I jest. I think this is perfectly safe. It's absolutely ridiculous why they've closed all this. But at least it'd be nice and quiet on this section. Probably no other walkers. Is that Bacon Lane Bridge up there? I think it is actually. I think I can see the fence. So actually the section that's closed off isn't massive. Well, I think I can see a fence up there. Yeah, that does look like a metal palisade, as they call it. Today, by the way, is Thursday. I think I've said that, the 30th of April. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Very late coming out today. I was going to do the general cemetery, but I had this idea. I wanted to do this section of the canal. So that's definitely Bacon Lane Bridge, or whatever it's called.